Good day everyone! Today, we will be teaching you about integral calculus, particularly indefinite integrals. With that, we have three different objectives to achieve at the end of our lesson. First is to be able to know what integral calculus is. Second, to know the basic theorems of integration. And lastly, to be able to solve problems involving integral calculus. To begin, let us start with this question. What is integral calculus? It is a branch of calculus concerned with the theory and applications of integrals. While differential calculus focuses on rates of change, such as slopes of tangent lines and velocities, integral calculus deals with total size or value such as lengths, areas, and volumes. In differential calculus, the process of finding the derivative is called differentiation. On the other hand, anti-differentiation is the reverse process of differentiation. It has two different types, the indefinite and definite integrals. An indefinite integral is an integral written without terminals. It simply asks us to find a general antiderivative of the integrand, while a definite integral has start and end values. In other words, there is an interval. But for today's lesson, we will only focus on indefinite integrals. We have learned about the four basic rules in differential calculus. In the same manner, we also have it in integral calculus, but instead of rules, we have theorems. For theorem number 1, it states that the process of differentiation and integration are inverses of each other. Then, integral of f prime of x dx is equals to f of x plus c, where c is a constant of the integration. Moving on to theorem number 2, if n is any real number and n is not equal to 1, then integral of x to the power of n dx is equals to x to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. While theorem number 3 states that if a is a constant and f is a function, then integral of a times f of x dx is equals to a integral of f of x dx. Last but definitely not the least, theorem number 4 states that if f and g are functions on the same interval, then integral of f of x plus g of x dx is equals to integral of f of x dx plus or minus integral of g of x dx. To be able to explain how these theorems work in an actual problem, here is an example. Find the integral of 6x squared minus 5x cubed times 2x minus 5 dx.
To begin, we will start by expanding the function. This way, when it is in its polynomial form, it will be easier to get the antiderivative of each term. In order to do that, we simply multiply the terms of the first factor to the terms of the second factor.
This would give us the result, integral of negative 10x to the power of 4 plus 37x cubed minus 30x squared dx. With that, we will now use our theorem number 4, which is to distribute the integral symbol and dx to each term, so that we can find the antiderivative of the terms. So now, it would look like this. Integral of negative 10x to the power of 4 dx plus integral of 37x cubed dx minus the integral of 30x squared dx. We now then get our antiderivative for each term by using our theorem number 2. By adding 1 to the power and copying the power in the denominator and also adding 1, we can get the derivative of the terms. So, negative 10x to the power of 4 plus 1 divided by 4 plus 1 plus 37x cubed plus 1 over 3 plus 1 minus 30x squared plus 1 over 2 plus 1. And remember to always add c in the end because it is stated in our theorem number 1. With that, we will simplify our answers by dividing the coefficient to the denominators. So the result would be negative 2x to the power of 5 plus 37x to the power of 4 over 4 minus 10x cubed plus c. Therefore, we can state that the integral of 6x squared minus 5x cubed times 2x minus 5 dx is equals to negative 2x to the power of 5 plus 37x to the power of 4 over 4 minus 10x cubed plus c. Now that you have learned about integral calculus and its theorems,
you can try these examples we have provided for you. You may pause the screen while answering.
To summarize, integral calculus helps us to find the quantity when the rate of change is known. Differentiation is the process of finding the derivative, while antidifferentiation is finding the reverse of these process. In integral calculus, we have stated 4 theorems. These theorems are your guide in answering problems in integral calculus. We hope that you have learned something today. Have a great day and adelante!